Hey guys, this is Kendall and we're back with more Blueprints here for day 8. I just enjoyed this game so much the other day, I gotta keep playing it. So even though I should be recording more south of midnight, we're doing this instead. Alright, so I do like... Here, first off, since we're in here, let's go ahead and grab you. And I do like the thing I've been doing of going out to the outer room at the start of each day, so that we can get that set up and see what's going on with that, because that can really help us, I think. Seeing what rooms we can make over here. All right, so the hovel is the only one I haven't done yet. We've done the shelter, we've done the trading post. I think let's do... There we go. The hovel. Let's see what's in here. All right, so we've got a letter. Notice of termination. Dear Mr. Ravane, your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds have been greatly appreciated. However, I regret to inform you that your services as the groundskeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required effective immediately. This decision has been made after careful consideration and is based upon repeated observations and documented instances of neglect in the performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms in particular has deteriorated significantly over the last few months, which reflects poorly on the rest of the staff. You are required to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March, ensuring all tools and equipment belonging to the estate are returned to the tool shed in good condition. Your final wages will be settled promptly upon completion of these instructions. We thank you for your time and service and wish you the best in your future endeavors. And Babbage House Manager. I wonder if that's the same one we were reading about in the orchard. I don't know. But I guess he was living out here? Hello. Okay, that is definitely important. That is definitely important. I am going to take a picture of this because this is definitely important. There we go. So 2 wings, 9 ranks, yeah, and a chamber sealed, 2 starting rooms. Yeah, 45292 in different colors. Blue. Yeah, kind of a teal, pink, purple, yellow. I don't know. But apparently that's not a coincidence. I have no idea what that means. But where is room 46? 7590 tested my full house theory. No luck as expected. All right. So that I think is going to be incredibly useful. I just don't know what use it has. Although we now have 3 of these active. Now if we can only find the 4th one, then that'll do something. I have no idea what, but that'll do something. We now have 3 of those lamps active. So this is paying off, I think. Alright, I don't think there's much else in here, though. No items, no tools. Yeah, it'd be nice if we knew whether or not a room had items in it, but we don't. Alright, so back into the house then. Back into the mansion. And again, I love the exterior design of the mansion. At least of the front facade. But that's all it really is just a facade. Because the mansion inside is not so much Winchester Mystery Mansion as it is not even really... the closest comparison I have is probably the Clockwork Mansion from... Dishonored 2, but it's not even that really. All right, let's go ahead and do the billiard room. So yeah, the foundation is still here. That is, open. That does not reset, so that's always here. All right, let's do our billiard puzzle. So 14. So 15. Yellow is times. No, yellow is minus. So 15 minus 11 is 4. Times 3 is 12. So 6 minus 1 is 5. Times 4 is 20. Divided by 5 is 4, right? Okay. So we have 4 plus 12 is 16. Minus 5 is 11. Times 2 is 22. Minus 11, or no, divided by 11. 22 divided by 11 is 2. There we go. So we got here just 2 keys. All right, we'll take them. Okay, still haven't figured out how to access the elevator here in the foundations. There's got to be a way, I just don't know how. All right, let's go to here. All right, I think the den's going to be our best bet. That'll give us a gem, although gems are kind of useless in this run, I think. Special rooms now require more footsteps instead of... Yeah, they cost footsteps instead of gems, I think. All right, so what do we got here? Storeroom would probably be the best bet because it's a dead-end room. There we go. All right, so we got plenty of coins. A key. A gem. And no items that I can see. All right, there weren't any items in the den, right? I didn't see any. No, there don't seem to be any items here in the den. I'm still not entirely sure what the significance is of the chess pieces, the big chess pieces. That looks like that is a keyhole, but I can't interact with it. Maybe if I find the right item, maybe. I don't know. All right, what do we got here? Oh, the chapel. No, I don't want to do the chapel. Okay, let's do the observatory. It requires 3 steps, though, to unlock. Okay, I'm not seeing any items. Let's go ahead and get our thingamabob here. So 4 stars. We got the Diamondus Minor, which gives us an extra gem. Not that we really need it on this run, but that'll be fine. Okay. So, the Nook, I think, might be the best. Yeah. Yeah, the Nook would be the best. So this will give us another key. Alright, nothing else going on. Okay, so corridor, closet, or commissary. If I do the closet, this is a dead end. Commissary takes me that way. Corridor. Let's do corridor. Just go straight forward. All right, no items here. All right, parlor might be good. Or security. We can just do security now. Yeah, let's do that. Cost me 3 steps, but I think it's worth it. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and set this for the key cards. Okay, let's currently set it to low because I don't have access to the breaker box or the key card itself. We'll change offline mode to unlocked. That is always good. No. I had that unlocked. There we go. I guess I didn't go. I went too fast. All right. All right, let's go this way. And we want to curve back down here if we can to fill in this room. Okay, door's locked. Let's go ahead and use one of our keys. All right. Well, it looks like the chapel is going to be our best answer. I'm trying to avoid the red rooms if I can. And either of these other rooms will block off this tile. So let's do the chapel. All right. I do find it, thematically appropriate that you find the bishop in the chapel. Okay, so dead end. Yeah, the closet would be best. Okay, so we've got you. Oh, and the compass. Okay, so that, draw floor plans leading north more frequently for the navigational compass. Okay. There's nothing else in here, just those 2 items. All right, so from the north from the chapel, let's do, well, no matter what, we're curving to the left. Commissary might be worth it. There's items for sale. There we go. All right. I'm really curious to see what this game would be like. But yes, it's apparently going to be added in a later patch. Okay, so with and without. Those are different things from the last time we were here. Okay, what's available for a purchase? So the magnifying glass, sledgehammer, sleeping mask, or running shoes. What does the sleeping mask do again? I don't remember. I kind of want that magnifying glass. But I think one of these will be more useful. I think let's do the sleeping mask. First time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask, gain 5 steps. Okay. I don't have any bedrooms yet. Maybe the sledgehammer would have been better. I don't know. If we get enough coins, we can come back. Alright, so... spare room, courtyard, or kitchen. I think the courtyard might be best. Costs 3 steps, though. Alright. Hello. Oh, damn it. Wish I could have gotten the sledgehammer. Okay, we're gonna hold off. Because I got screwed over last time that I opened a chest with keys. Alright, let's take the north door. Yeah, see, exactly. The door is locked. Alright, the boudoir, nursery, or passageway. The passageway is expensive, but it, you know, opens up a lot more opportunities here. Alright. Oh, and it's locked. What, you want to bet all these doors are locked? Okay, guest bedroom, laundry room. I can launder currency. I haven't built the laundry room yet. The dark room, one of those doors is blocked anyways. So guest bedroom or laundry room. Let's do the laundry. So we can launder currency in here. I don't know what that means or what that entails. This is our first time building this room. There doesn't seem to be much here that we can interact with. Oh, I can... okay, I use these. Okay. Laundry services. Wait, what? Oh, hello. Okay. The service costs 5 coins and will exchange all your gems with all of your coins at a 1-to-1 rate. Okay. Wash and dry service costs 5 coins and will exchange all of your keys with all of your gems. I don't have enough coins, though. That would be useful right now. It costs 10 coins. It'll exchange all of your keys with all of your coins at a 1-to-1 rate. Okay, so that would be useful if we had more coins, but we don't. And unfortunately, we got to go back through the chapel. Probably. Alright, well, in that case, let's try these doors. Okay, it's not locked. It's not locked. Okay. Yeah, let's do the hallway. Let's not do the weight room. Okay, that one's locked. And that's locked. Of course they are. Alright. So what about here? Nope, that's locked. Don't tell me that I already... Okay, good. Okay, so we got the parlor. The guest bedroom, which is a dead end. Or spare room. I think let's do the parlor. You know, it's a potential, 2 gems. If we can solve the puzzle. The black box is empty. The black box is true. The black box is black. So, this one's telling the truth because the black box is black. Which means if this one is telling the truth, then this one also has to be telling the truth. So these two have to be lying. So yeah, the black box. There we go. Alright, nothing else around here that I'm noticing. No items. Alrighty. And that's locked, of course. Alright, so we gotta go back to security. That's our next branch. I need keys. And unfortunately, I just lost my coin. My lonely coin. Okay, this one's not locked. Okay, pantry would take me down. Laboratory, that door gets blocked. Walk-in closet, 4 items. That would be useful, but I think we're going to do the pantry instead. For one thing, that gets me, yeah, a piece of fruit. And 4 coins. All right. Rumpus room. That's a new one. The pool adds locker room, sauna, and pump room to today's draft pool. Okay, let's do... Oh, I can't do the bedroom. That would be a dead end then. All right, so the pool or the rumpus room. I think let's do the rumpus room because there are a fair number of coins in here. Okay, I'm going to ignore the fortune teller for a moment. Check out the rest of this room. Okay, coins. There we go. Good number of coins. All right. Okay, not much else here. Okay, fortune teller. So I can insert a coin into the fortune teller. What's this do?
And as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin.
Well, that's ominous.
You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
That is what fortune tellers do, right?
The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something. Something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag.
Interesting.
I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara.
Well, I'm gonna find that door anyways.
Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay. Interesting. So that's some kind of clues, I think? All right. Okay, well, let's see what this door brings us. Okay, spare room. Ooh, opportunity to earn and spread coins. Requires 6 steps, and it would lead to a dead end anyways. Same with a dark room. One of those doors ends up getting blocked. So spare room it is. All right, still looking to see if there's anything in here, but no, it's just an empty room. Okay, so guest bedroom, no. Drawing room would be the best thing. Keys for sale would be great as well, but... Oh, ugh, if only that would circle around. All right. Let's do the locksmith. It's going to be a dead end, but I think it's worth it. All right. Wasn't there... Is it just that? Yeah. All right, so 1 key. 12 coins for 3 keys. 8 coins for a special key. 10 for a lockpick kit. Okay. We'll buy that. We'll occasionally be able to open some locked doors. Okay. So we can't afford anything else. Alrighty then. So let's go test that out. Where was the nearest locked door? Back in here, the parlor. Okay, I'm running out of steps, though. I might not be able to do much else on this day. Okay, so we have 6 steps. 5, 4, 3, 2... Shit. Alright. Let's do it. 4, 3, 2... Oh, I should have tried the, thingamabob. Alright. Don't seem to be able to pick this door's lock. Door's lock still seems too difficult to pick. Ah, damn it. Alright, I can try here, but now we can't go anywhere. Oh, you can't use the lockpick kick on the trunks. Well, that is the end of this day then. There's nothing else we can do right now. Alright, let's go ahead and call it a day then. Day 8 ends as it began, with not much more progress. We made some, so that's good. We got an east-facing villa, favor the east wing. 22 total rooms. We reached rank 8. 44 steps taken. 1 item found, 4 new rooms. Yeah, that damn hovel. Thing is, I don't think we need to rebuild the hovel, so we're not going to worry about that anymore. Alright, day 9 it is. We've been at this for over a week in-game. Alright, let's go ahead and grab our allowance first. Yeah, this is the same thing that just sets the rules. Okay, let's go build our outer room. Try to see if we can get a new one. Or, you know, an old one that could be useful. Like the shelter is useful, I think. Protects you against the effects of the first 3 red rooms you make. Alright, so shrine we haven't done yet. Tool shed, I think, would be the most useful. Root cellar we haven't done yet either. Have I done the tool shed? I think so. I think I have, but I'm not sure. Let's do the root cellar. Okay, plenty of dig spots, but of course, no shovel, huh? No. So there's going to be plenty of dig spots. Oh, we've got the family tree here. Okay, so we've got Baron Thomas Sinclair, Baroness Arave, Herbert S. Sinclair. This is the uncle who just died. So Lord William Epson, Lady Ashlyn. So Lionel Epson, Clara Epson, Simon H. Sinclair. So, okay. Okay, I think I understand this. So these are, so Mary Epson is our mother. Okay? So these are her parents, our grandparents. Simon Sinclair and his brother Herbert. You know, they grew up here on this estate. Herbert eventually inherited it. Now it's been passed to us. Their parents are Baron Thomas and Baroness Arave. Now, Mary's maternal family is, you know, her mother is Clara and her brother is Lionel. So that would be our other great uncle. And their parents are Lord William and Lady Ashlyn. Okay. So the Sinclair Epson family. I'm assuming Mary took her mother's name because it was probably the... probably because, you know, Herbert as the older brother... Pretty sure, yeah, Herbert as the older brother, he inherited the title of Baron Sinclair from his father. So Mary, since she wasn't part of the direct inheritance line, or at least she wouldn't have been had Herbert had kids of his own, she took her mother's name because she was, you know, due to inherit the Epson title. Probably because Clara is older than Lionel based on these pictures. So, or maybe that title was matrilineal. Usually, I don't know. Ah, here we go. Search continues. Author and illustrator whose fanciful stories name Mary Marigold was last seen by a something Friday getting into a carriage after late. No sign has been found yet. All right. So nothing else in the root cellar, though we'll be back if we find the shovel. I haven't found the shovel in a long time. I only really ever got to dig up things like once. Alright, time to explore the house. I keep wondering if we'll get the garage on the east side. Or some way to access the east yard. Alright, bedroom or nook? I think let's do the nook to start. Because we can get a key right off the bat. And we get access to the foundation. There's got to be a way to lower that from somewhere. I just have no idea where. Alright, chapel, or let's do the billiard room. It'll take us back to rank 1. Oh shit, I just dead-ended. I should have done the chapel. I forgot there's nothing over this way. I was trying to go around like that. Oh well. Okay, let's do 3. So 3 plus 4 is 7. Times 2 is 14. Okay, so 1 times 6 times 2. So that's 12. Okay, so 11 plus 5 is 16. Times 2 is 32. Divide by 1, divide by 4. Let's just do 32 divided by 4 is 8. There we go. So we got the key card. Good. Alright. So this will be a dead-end room over here. So let's just do the storeroom then. Okay, so we get some coins, some more dirt is in here. There we go, another key, another gem. Alright, no other items that I'm seeing. Alright, I'm not seeing anything else here either. Alright, so back to the foundation, then out the other side. Again, if I could just figure out how to get up there, how to trigger this, how to lower it. But I have no idea. Alright, here we go. So, the bedroom takes us back to the entrance hall. Corridor sends us forward, but blocks off the entrance hall. I think the observatory might be best, because that sends us forward. No matter what, that entrance... Like, we could circle back around here, but this would actually send us forward, and we get another star. So what is our 5-star constellation? The Southern Cross. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Now, some of those are not good rooms, though, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, so there's a knight in here. Alright. I don't like either of these. Let's do the kitchen and... Oh, I don't have any gems! Shit! Okay, lose half. Or... not be able to see all 3. Alright, we'll take the archives. And there's a key card, but we do have the key card, so that's good at least. Alright, let's go this way, though. Nothing new here, right? Yeah, no items or anything. Alright. Oh, the furnace is the only thing we... Ugh. Well, this is going to be another red villa. Yeah, another red house. Alright, anything in here? Just a dig spot. Nothing else. Like, I don't have anything in here I can actually interact with. What about this forward? Oh, damn. Okay. I want to avoid this if I can, until I can at least turn it off. So hallway it is. Okay, this door is locked. Let's go ahead and use a key. No! Oh! The good news is even though I built it, I don't have to go in. Oh. I may as well because I just lost... You lose your steps when you build it. Okay. Urgh, so annoying. Alright. Alright, let's just see what this one is. I have no idea. We're taking a chance. So it's the lavatory. Of course, it's red. No items or anything in here. Damn it. We get to see the east yard, though. Of course, this tile's blocked off now. This day's going to be another dead. I just know it. Great Hall. 7 locked doors. Alright. I think let's take a chance here. So it's the chapel. Of course it is. With dirt to dig, but no shovel. Alright. Frick. Gymnasium, dark room. One or the other. Okay, let's do the dark room. There's only one door out of here anyways. Alright, I'm not seeing any items on the platforms. Alright. Stab in the dark. Okay, that works. Just an empty hall. I can take it. Alright. Closet or gymnasium? Gymnasium. Oh. I think we'll do the gymnasium. I wanted to avoid building this until I could turn it off. We got the car keys, though. There we go. Alright, this door's locked. Let's go ahead and open it. Well, we don't have any gems, so I guess it's the maid's chamber. Less likely to find items on this run. Great. Ugh, I want to go outside. Yeah, nothing around here. And it's locked and I don't have any keys. So we gotta go back to the gymnasium. Alright. Cloister would be nice. Archived or spare room? Let's do archived. So we got a bedroom. So this gives us 2. That's good at least. Not seeing any items though. No items. And it's locked. Shit. Okay. So we gotta go back to the chapel. Alright, dark room. Yeah, no keys or anything. Bye-bye coin. Alright. This could dead end me. But it's either this or the Great Hall with 7 locked doors. We don't have any keys, so that would not push us forward. Okay, so we got the pantry. We got coins. No fruit this time. I don't think it's because we ate all the fruit. I think it's just because we can't find as many items because of the maid's room. And it's locked. Okay, of course it is. So we got to go back to the archives then. Okay, how many red rooms have we found? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we found all red rooms. So the furnace is dealt with. You know, that's not going to get us anything else now. All right, and that's blocked off. Okay, so archives. Thankfully, we have the key card, so we can go through here. All right, den or spare room? Let's do the den. Because this will at least get us a gem. There we go. Okay, now I want a room that curves to the north. Please give me a room that curves to the north. Parlor. Kitchen. Kitchen does it. Or we could take a chance on this archive. But that could lock me out of, like, all of this unless I can find keys. And we're almost out of steps anyways, so... You know what? Screw it. We'll do it. Take a chance. So we've got... Okay, good bedroom. 10 extra steps. No items other than a gem, so there's that at least. So unless we can find more keys, we're locked out of you know, further progress towards the antechamber. So we go back to the den then. And nothing on the tables. Alright. This could really dead end me. It might be better just to do the aquarium. Use my gem. Counts as every color. There's more stuff here to dig, but I just don't have any shovels to dig with. All right. Parlor. Well, that would give me, you know, a puzzle for a key. No, that's just a puzzle for gems. Okay, let's do this then. Whatever this is. Okay, so the closet. We've got a dice. And we got a key. Finally got a key. All right. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. No. Shit. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Shit. Any way we go, we're pretty much screwed. All right. Let's just go back this way then. Back towards the entrance and see how well we do. We can open one room here. Discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. Ooh, there was... Yeah, this is the last room we can go in anyways. There should have been... Yes. There you go. So this is the pool pump. Alright, so these are the last people to do it. Okay, the EPCW pump system is engineered specifically for the luxury requirements for today's indoor and ground swimming pool and spa. The EPCW system is also expandable, allowing you to use multiple pumps to control the water flow and volume to several different designated tanks and aquatic house features, be it an aquarium, fountain, or good old-fashioned swimming pool. So water level indicators, these are selection buttons, source labels. Okay. Water control panel. Whether using a single tank system or an array of pumps, the water control panel serves as a central hub to your EPCW system. The panel is fitted with a number of buttons equal to your own home's needs, one button for each different water source on the state. The function is simple. Press a button to select the water source you would like to adjust. For example, if you wish to drain or fill your pool, simply press the button labeled pool. Regardless of the number of pumps or water sources being used, water can only be adjusted from a source if its corresponding button is selected. Okay. After you've selected the source using the water control panel, the next step is to set the pump associated with that source to pump either in or out. This will indicate water flow to or from one of your supply tanks. So to tank, to selected source. So the pump lever goes up or down. A pump may be connected to more than one tank, allowing you to store and retrieve even more water, recommended for cleaning larger Olympic-sized pools. So in these cases, the tank a pump is using can be changed by a simple flip of the switch. Quick start guide, use water control panel to select water source. Use pump lever to set water flow direction. And that's it. Okay. So that is... Okay. Can I check out a different book now? Yes, I know about that. Am I going to have to draft this room again in order to get the chance to check another book out? Or... yeah, this is just records. All right. And around here was a scrapbook. Right? Yeah, the scrapbook. Where we haven't found too much. So most drafted is Hallway Nook Chapel. Most paid for is Observatory Security Commissary. Yeah, still love that West Wing Hall. Contraptions I've made. I haven't made any contraptions. Largest purchase is now the lockpick kit. Maybe one day I'll draft that nursery. Yeah, maybe. Alright. Most avoided floor plans, nursery, walk-in closet, and secret passage. Highest grade in the classroom is 1. So I wonder what you can do if you can draft all 8 classrooms. I don't know. Maybe we should try it at some point. Either way, this is the end of this run. So let's call it a day. I really wish you could at least, keep your items from day to day. Like, I understand not keeping, like, keys and gems and, coins and stuff like that, but keep your items. Or keep your keys and gems and coins. And, get the items every day. I don't know. All right. I think this time we might draft from the center of the entrance hall. All right, day 10 it is. All right, let's go ahead and pick up our allowance and then go draft our outer room. I'm always interested in drafting new rooms because you never know what you're going to find in them. Whether it's, items or bits of lore or puzzles or, permanent upgrades or whatever. So what do we got today here? All right. Let's do the tool shed. So we get the metal detector. So greater chance of finding keys and coins. And then there's a second item in here. There's supposed to be. Oh, the sledgehammer. Hanging on the wall. All right. Can shatter padlocks, unlock trunks. So we don't have to waste keys on those. All right, so it's just the 2 special items. Would have been glad to find a shovel, but it is what it is. All right. You know what? I haven't explored the grounds that much since we drafted the foundation, which I'm kind of wishing I'd placed like further in the center of the house. Actually, ideally, I would have liked to have placed it directly in the center, because I have a feeling that can be like a secondary entrance to the place. Okay, you're still locked off. Yeah, I can't do anything here. We have 3 of the 4 lit. I don't know what's going to happen when you get all 4. But I'm curious to find out. This is still dark in here, it looks like. If I could find some kind of flashlight or something, that would be awesome. We've got these torches in here, but they're not actually lit. And they're all these boxes, we can't press forward any further. So I was hoping maybe there was some kind of connection to the foundation here, but until we figure out how to use the elevator in the foundation, I guess that's it. There's nothing at the orchard, right? Nothing over this way? I don't know. We'll find out. So yeah, this would be... I was thinking this would be for the East Yard, but no, that's just the long drive away. All right, so we've got our little campsite here. Our stuffed animal. 14 still have a stuffed animal. I mean, Who am I to judge, really? You know, some of us hold on to things like that. Alright, I don't think there's anything in here. Yeah, no items or anything. I didn't think there would be. I just kind of wanted to double check. So I hadn't been out here since. Yeah, we got a sundial. I hadn't really been out here since we unlocked it and explored it the first time. Alright. So we've wasted a number of steps doing this, but for my own peace of mind, at least, we're good. Still haven't figured out how to open this yet, either. I don't know what that connects to. So yeah, there's clearly like 2 or 3 more places you can unlock in the outer, you know, in the gardens. I just don't know where or how. Oh, this is probably... This down here is probably access to the east yard, like how we had to unlock the gate here for the west yard. All right, let's go in the center. And oh, you got to be kidding me! So all of these is blocks off the nook. Okay. Yeah, blocks off that door from the foundation. Hello? We've got a coupon book. Save 1 coin on each purchase you make in the estate. That is a new item. Alright, yes, I knew there was that in here. Okay, what do we got? Let's do the den, which gives us a coin, or a gem rather, I mean. No items that I can see. Let's go back this way. Ooh. Okay. I think the parlor might be better. Like, this would give us access back to the entrance hall, but I don't think it really matters. So bedroom or parlor? Let's do the parlor. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab you. Ah, there's a coin just lying on the floor. No other items, though. Alright. The gems are in a box that is actually blue. That one doesn't say anything. The gems are in a box with the word blue on it. Why doesn't this say anything? That is interesting. Did that glitch or something? Always be at least 1 box which displays only true. Always be at least 1 which displays only false. But the white box doesn't have a statement on it. Huh. Okay, so either both of these are true or both of these are false. And that one doesn't say anything. Okay, I'm going to assume, since this one doesn't say anything, then one has to be true and one has to be false, right? So the gems are in a box that is actually blue. If that's true, then it's in here, but that would also make this statement true. So this one has to be true and that one has to be false. So it's got to be in the black one. There we go. Nice. Okay. Okay, so here let's do the pantry. No, let's do the observatory. There we go. Get our 6th star. There we go. So Diamondus Miner and the twins. So a pair of chests have been added to the entrance hall. So next time we're in the entrance hall, we can knock those open because we have the sledgehammer. Right? Yes. Okay. Not seeing any items. Okay, so billiard room, west wing hall, or patio. The west wing hall is the only one that doesn't dead end us. Even though that's blocked off. Okay, so there's a key or a coin here somewhere. Ah, there's a key right there. There we go, got another key. Good. Alright. So billiard room. Veranda would be good. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. Let's do the veranda. And we got the shovel. Yes! Shovel. Okay, so we can dig now. So we got unimpressive pebbles, not even worth picking up. What about over here? We got a key, ordinary key. Good. Alright, so now we can dig. Alright. Oh, boy. So, coat closet, storeroom, or chapel? I think let's do the closet. Alright, so we got a key and a gem. So that's a dead end now. We gotta go back to the den to continue forward. I think let's just go back to the entrance hall. Fill it out from there. Yeah, we'll do this in a bit. Alright, entrance hall. Okay, break you open. Plenty of coins. There we go. Break you open. A lot more coins. We are rich. Okay, so this way then. Okay, hallway is our best bet because then we get access to the foundation. Okay, there's something in here. Where are you? Aha! You're just hiding. Okay, and then here... Do we finally do it? I think we finally do it. Let's do the nursery. Alright. Key or a coin? Ah, key. Alright, and a little Prince book. The Red Prince by Marion Marigold. Okay, this was her first book. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. Do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? The story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact in the same room. Yeah, it's this book indeed. The story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. Aw, that's a nice little children's book. Alright. Not much else going on in here, though. Okay. Well then. If that's the only thing in here. Then let's go back this way and into the foundation. Yeah, that door's blocked off. Oh, shoot, there's stuff I can dig. I can dig. Okay, so we got a coin. And an old tin can, not worth picking up. Okay. But nothing else. I would still love to know how to bring this lower. There's got to be a way somehow. Alright, so this door then. Oh no. Storeroom, then the den's our only way forward. Or the chapel. I think let's do the storeroom. Yes, lots of coins. And a key and a gem. Alright, so back to the den then, because that's our only way forward. Alright, so the den. Forward we go. Okay, bedroom is probably the best choice right now. Everything else ends up with a blocked off door. Alright, nothing in here worthwhile. Alright, safe room or corridor or security. I think let's do the safe room. Or the spare room, rather. Okay, drawing room, courtyard. Drawing room, because that gives us access on 3 sides. Alright, so here then. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Alright, guest bedroom, gymnasium, or coat check. Let's redraw. Alright, pantry, billiard room, or chapel. Chapel gives us a way forward. We've already got a way forward here. I think let's do the billiard room. It ends up blocked off, but at the least we've got a puzzle here we can solve really easily. Okay, so 5. 11 plus 6 is 17, plus 3 is 20. Minus 2 is 18. Okay, 8 plus 7 is 15. Minus 10 is 5. Times 4 is 20. Okay, 11 and 10 is 21. Minus 20 is 1. Times 15 is... Okay, so the answer is... 15 divided by 5 is 3. Alright, so we got a couple new keys. Plenty of keys. I'm ready for the grand hall. Alright, no items here, though. Alright, so this is our only way forward. Alright, so definitely not the guest bedroom. Let's redraw. Damn it. Okay. I think the dark room is my best bet. Can't see floor plans, though. So we could be screwed. Okay, door's locked. Let's go ahead and use it. Alright, let's do this one. Requires a gem, but we'll take it. So we got the lab. Unfortunately, that means this is blocked off, so this is our only way forward. We got the lab. The good news about the lab is we can set up an experiment. Alright. Immediately gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. Let's select this. Add a small chest to the entrance. Gain 1 key, 1 gem, or 1 gold. Let's do the small chest. And let's do immediately. There we go. Alright, there's nothing else I can do here. Unless I can power this up and figure it out. Yeah, that hasn't changed. I haven't figured that out yet. Alright, so this is our only way forward. Yeah, sorry, I was just tracing the route back. So this could dead end us. Let's do this one. Okay, so we got the hallway. Not quite a dead end yet. Alright, pantry. Yeah. Everything else would be a dead end. So pantry. We're flush with coins. Be really nice if I could find someplace to spend them. Well, kitchen's our only way. Oh, shit. Well, looks like this is the end of the run. I don't have any way to get past this because I can't do the kitchen. I don't have any gems. Breaker box it is. With a key. Alright, turn you on, turn you on, turn you off. I have no idea what this does. Hello? Hold up. That's a different color. Interesting. What do I do here? I don't know what this does. We'll leave it alone for now. Because we can't do anything anyways. Alright, may as well just go back to the entrance and see what was in that chest we added. Also, the fact that we turned this on. What are you? Oh, the lockpick kit. Yeah. Now that we can see what's going on in here. Alright, which way was back? Yeah, it's through here, right? I swear, if that is a gem inside that chest that we just added. Fuck! I should have done it. I should have kept going. Damn it. Okay. Well, let's call it a day. Alright, Mount Holly Rustic Villa. Total rooms 22. Rank reached 5. Steps taken 56. Alright, I know I've only been going for an hour, but I don't have that much time to record tonight because I got to go to bed and soon and get up early to work. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and save and quit, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Please remember to comment, rate, and subscribe.